It's finally here. The time is upon us. A summer of interesting turns, new faces, new ideas, new hope. This now is coming to its conclusion, bringing about the new season. A new season of triumph. Trials and tribulations are to come, as is the established way of things with the giants in blue and white. Last season left a bitter taste. Defeat was snatched from the jaws of victory, but this season will be different. Preparations have been made. The dates are set. Time alone waits. Where last season gave sadness, this will bring joy. The pressure of others on the Owls to be champions is great, and is well earned. The mental strength to do that prediction justice is true and solidified. Concilio et animis. By wisdom and courage, they shall be the victors. They shall be the champions. They are Sheffield Wednesday, and so begins their ascension of champions.
Hello. How did we all like that opening? I need to give a big thank you to my mate, Worko. Jack absolutely nailed the voiceover, what I wanted. How are we all doing tonight? I hope everyone is well. We're going to talk about the start of the season. We're going to talk about things getting into it. Thank you, Nat. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Jez. Thank you, SC, FWFC MJ. Thank you, Editon. That was something that got knocked up late today, and I wanted something a little bit special. This channel is growing. I am getting very, very close to 1 million views on the entire channel, so hopefully that can happen. Yeah. So, we're going to have a bit of a community special talking about the Pompey game. I'm going to try and do these as a preview and a review. So, they're going to be reviewed the game as a community special on Saturday around about the same time as this. I don't want to go for too long tonight, though. I really want to try and have a nice happy medium of where I finish, because I want to go enjoy the rest of my Saturday before the madness of this weekend attails, because it's going to be awesome. Who's gonna curse I am. Yeah, I'm going myself, mate. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be a really good game. It's going to be feel like dressing as a knight and riding a horse back. Yeah, thank you, mate. So yeah, Bob123, you know, Worko in the Dirty Bot Discord. It was Worko who did the opening, which I absolutely love. So Sheffield Wednesday are playing Portsmouth, and it's going to be an interesting season, this. Let's be honest. This season is going to be a lot of fun. Because it's a new season. We need to start like a trap out of hell. We don't need to get out of the gates quickly, because we can't be doing what we did last season, stumbling, and the consistency was poor last year. We can't have it where we go from 2 games winning to then 2 games losing. I think Darren Moore knows that, and I think the players know that. You listen to what Josh Windass says in his interview today. They are all up for the fight. You can tell they're all up to the fight. That is why I wanted to use that opening, because I feel like there's such a big fight this season for us to get it right, and I think we can get it right. I really do. I think there's a lot we can get right and improve from last season, because last season was a real shame because of our defensive frailties at times and mistakes. And the thing is, if we can get these mistakes out our system, like I said midweek, saying about errors, it'll be good to get it done. Now, Pompey have recruited well. I will say that now. Pompey have recruited really well. I'm pretty impressed how quick they've done a lot of the recruitment in the last couple of days. Let me just bring up Transfer Market on my iPad. They done well. Dane Scarlett one to look out for. And I was on I think it was 442. No, Nat knows the name of the podcast. I always forget his name because it's so unique. His podcast, and I spoke about what I thought we were going to be like. Now, I was going to do a prediction video. I was going to do a Hey, DJ, hope you well. I didn't think you were coming into this one, mate. Great to see you. I was going to do a prediction, but I've actually sent them to Deck to go into the episode on Monday. Because there's a change on the episode on Monday. There'll be more to talk about that in the next episode. I had a break. It was nice. It's gonna be good because I'm really interested. I'd rather have this team this early because it's a good measuring stick to see where we're at. You look at what they've brought in. They brought in this season alone on transfers. Let's go to record arrivals. It's one of these things that it's going to be interesting because I don't think I felt this excited for a season in a long time because I think we're ready for this. I really do. You said between 8 and 9. If I had been at 9, I'd had to miss it. So I'm early. Okay. Oh, brilliant, mate. No, I'm glad you're here. I was just shocked when I saw your name. I was like, it was awesome, wasn't it? Worko absolutely smashed that opening. If you're like coming into this late, please rewind and go to the start of the video. I will actually play it at the end of the stream. How about that? While if people have missed it, I will play the opening title at the end of the stream to end the stream as well because he absolutely smashed it. But Pompey brought in Marlon Pack. Michael Morrison didn't have a lot of nice things to say about Wednesday. Wasn't happy about his time at Wednesday. Came in under Alan Irvine and then Gary Megson basically shut him out. Wasn't happy about being here. Joe Rafferty, Joseph Olowinmi, Josh Griffith, Dane Scarlett, Wright Swanson, Joe Piggott, and Coley Bishop. Just looking at Coley Bishop and Joe Piggott, they are some really good forward. And then you put Dane Scarlett into that. That is a very good team going forward. And it's going to be interesting. Disabled section, mate. I will be in the disabled section. I have got disabled access this year because it's a lot easier for me to get out if there's a medical emergency. I think it's bound to be 4. I think it's bound to be 4 now. That's it, mate. That's it. That's the one. I always forget his channel because it's so unique, but I always forget it. It's weird. We've had a really good transfer window. I'm not gonna lie. I think we've had a really good transfer window. It's not over yet. But I'd like to know what some of you guys think is going to happen. I want some goal line predictions. And I want some of your table predictions as well. Let's have a look through some of these. Hey up Punk, hey Bob Tuesday, feel like dressed. I read that. Feel more swashbuckling. Sorely tempted to make the journey tomorrow. I think it'll be 3-1-2. Hey, Lone Eagle, hope you well. I can't see us in playoffs either 2 or 1. All right. Can't see us in playoffs either 2 or 1. Yeah, I think we've got it. We've got to go up early. We really have got to go up. We've got to go up straight away. Think we're starting with Gregory and Windass up top. That would make sense. My cousin is a Miller fan and he's coming. Oh, interesting. Evening, folks. I've read that. Not alone. Yay. Piggott looks good. Piggott good. I've always wanted to have Piggott. He's always a good player. I think Ipswich got him on a 3 from AFC Wimbledon, and he noticed new shirt looks nice. It's very nice. I like it a lot. The only bit, like I said in the shirt review, I'll stand up here, is that if that goes wrong in the wash, you're screwed. Don't tumble dry your shirts. It says it on the back, but it's a good way to knacker your shirts really quickly. Let's have a look. Worko, that was amazing. I will tell Worko later because Worko's actually on a stream right now. He's hosting a quiz on Twitch for one of his streaming mates and he's doing a cracking job. And you're in for a surprise on Talking Wednesday on Monday as well. Tuesday even. Because let's look. We need to watch out for Bishop and Piggott. Yeah, they are very good. Let's have a look. Don't get why Michael was signed. He didn't want to be here. Not I thought he was frozen. Yeah, it's one of those ones that happened, doesn't it? I'm a proper lot of win away from having a box at the game. If we get a box again, that'd be awesome. Hi, Steve. Hey, Emma. I'm going 2-1-2 if we need top 2. Yeah, we do 3-0 Owls. My cousin was complaining about Rotherham losing their 500k transfer record fee. Then my dad said at least it's not as bad as Rose 10 million. Exactly. Any heat will weaken on the glue on the transfer. Exactly. Yeah, it will. Talking about the sheets. Talking about the shirts. Right, put your teeth in. Hey, Matt, how are you, bud? But yeah, it's going to be interesting. Portsmouth are not going to be a team to lie down. We saw what they can do at the end of last season. Yes, it wasn't great for them. They didn't have nothing to play for. A team that doesn't have nothing to play for is completely different to a team at the start of the season. You want to put down that marker. You want to put down that really, this is where we're at. This is what we're going to go for. And the thing with us, we've always been that kind of team. Sometimes we start really well and fade off. Because last season, we actually started okay. It was actually an okay start. We were near the top when we thought we were okay. But, not to you, but what disability you have? No, not being rude at all, our own Eagle. I have something called functional neurological disorder, which causes me to have anywhere from 60 to 200 fits a day. And it's not nice. It's been something that's been really hard, to be fair. See you later, Aston. Have a good walk. And it causes me to have blackouts and a lot of epileptic seizures. So it's not fun at all. Hey up, Life with the Owls, how are you? And being able to channel turned into a little bit of a therapy to take my mind off the illness and try and put my brain into something I could do. So it's not a nice illness. I've had it since 2009, but I think I've had it since I was a lot younger, just undiagnosed. So it's one of those things that's not nice to have, but I get by. I try and do the best I can, and this has become into my awesome community. Too long. Yeah, I've had it for too long. Yes, I have. Funky hours. It's not nice. So yeah. Where was that? Yeah, we want to start on the front foot tomorrow. We had a great season last year. Is your illness because of the sexy piece of that? Because hello, Worko. The person who did the opening, which I am going to be putting at the end of the stream as well, because it's awesome. It going at the end of the stream as well. He smashed it. Go give Worko some love. He got a Twitch channel. Worko, if you want to put the Twitch channel in this in the stream, you're more than welcome. You're a mod. You'll be able to do it. Go do it because he's doing really well as well. Absolutely smashed it. Who tumble dry football shirts? They're like 100% plastic. Enjoyed the game, Jay. Let's have a win. Yeah, I know people have tumble dry. It's stupid, isn't it? But we have to start on the front foot. Now, one of the things that was interesting from Darren Moore's comments in the press conference, which I found interesting, a lot of people saw it as a bad thing when Darren Moore said it. Right, that's Worko Twitch. I'm just going to pin that. Go follow Worko. He'll be back streaming soon. He's very, very good. Absolutely love what Worko does. Me and Worko become very good friends of late, and he's absolutely smashing it. Well, he will be smashing it when he's back streaming. Hi, mate. Alex Fox said, hope you're good, mate. Family is okay. I was looking forward to this season, but after the preseason, I take that Wigan game as a pinch of salt. I rather that Wigan game happen now. In England. I knew it was a bad idea having both Worko and my missus in this thing. We've had a chat recently and it went, yeah. But we had, take that as a pinch of salt, that game, because I'd rather it happen in this preseason friendly than in an actual game. It wasn't great and it showed that there's some defensive flaws there, but if we can sort it, that'd be interesting. I was on my Todd. You did actually, and all my mods are here, which is brilliant. So it's gonna be interesting, and preseason's about fitness. Wednesday always do a lot better when we have a bad preseason. When we have a bad preseason, we are so much better as a club in the league. We are so much better. I've known us to have really cracking preseasons, and it's been absolutely rubbish. When we have a really good, when we have a really bad preseason, we tend to have a really good season. I still think it's interesting that during this, hope you're well, loving that. Thank you, mate. A lot of people ask about this hat. You can't get these anymore. It's when we got the new era, I think the new era hats. The new era hats, and they were one of the first ones. And it's one of my favourites. Guys, there are 23 people in here, 13 likes. Let's go get those likes pumped up. I much appreciate it. But we have it when we have bad preseason, we have better league positions and we do well. Now, I was interested when Darren Moore got asked a question by Dom Howson. Could you see you playing with Josh Windass, Michael Smith, and Lee Gregory in the same squad? And he said, yes, I've got a formation in mind that I want to do, which I really like to do. My only issue is you play Windass, Smith, Gregory in the same squad. Who is your backup strikers in a sense? Is say the inevitable goes wrong. Let's put it that way. I'm not going to say it's going to go wrong, but this is Sheffield Wednesday Football Club. We have to think about these things. And you got Patterson, and So is still here, by the way, which is also interesting. So still being here is really handy because he will give us something that we don't have. As much as I said in the video that I'm not fussed if he goes or stays because either way, it didn't work out. But it will be interesting to see what happens next in the So drama. According to Darren Moore, it is not happening. There's nothing happening. It's one of these things that you're just going to have to look in. They've had no contact. They've been ill. So let's see where that one goes. I'll be interested to see how everything is. Let's have a look at the chat before I go into what was it? Play Windass behind Gregory Smith. I like that. I like the checkpoint. Wait, like the string checkpoint. I can't read. You didn't all come here for my reading skills or talking skills, so that's fine. Windass and Patterson for me, so last resort. Pompey fan here. All the best for the season except for tomorrow. Got a feeling it'll be a draw. Hi Andrew, thank you for the comment. I think you're right, mate. I think it's gonna be like a bit of a boxing match where like first round of boxing match where both boxers are trying to feel each other out and find an opening. I think that's what you're gonna get in this game. I think a 0-0 will be good for both clubs, shows where we're at, get the fitness up, and it's always good to see when things like that. But good luck for next season. Not tomorrow and not when we play you next, but the rest of the season, go smash it, mate. I hope you have a really good season. I do like his high comments about the contract thing. Definitely things like you mean business. Yeah, it does. I think Josh Windass comment section is like, I don't deserve a contract. If you haven't heard it, basically what happened is that Josh Windass got asked about a contract situation and about leaving. He said, if I didn't even want to ask about contract or get a new deal. I don't deserve it enough. I haven't done enough for the club. And I like the honesty. I really like the honesty of him because it shows you a maturity I think a lot of people didn't think Josh Windass had. And he does have that maturity now. And I like that he's very open about what happened last season. It's the first time he's ever been injured in his career. And it's always good to see what happened there. DM only said he could play all three. Not that he would. Yeah, but I also read it that he might as well because I think Darren Moore's the kind of manager just to test it to see what happens. Because it might be one of those things, if it needs to, you could see it. You could see Josh Windass say, if it's a game that we need to get back into, Josh Windass coming off the bench or something and being that attacking mid, and then you've got Smith and Gregory up top. I think that's the kind of way you're thinking, which I like. Let's have a look. But I know what you mean, Jez, completely. Hope it's not cold tomorrow. Yeah, it shouldn't be too cold. Plus, his injury issue was a blip in his career too. Yeah. Windass attacking mid or out wide. Attacking mid for me. But he can play. The thing is, when you look at the team, there's a lot of players who can play lots of positions. So it's very handy. Like Josh Windass can play as attacking right mid, attacking wing and cut inside. He can do it on the left as well. So, but for me, attacking midfielder and one off Caucasian lassie. It's fine, Jake. We know you're less sexy, don't mind. I like that worker. That's really good. It's a draw, and I'm hoping for a goal draw 3-3. Yeah, I like that. Hi, Jake, how do you feel about Ben Hennigan as vice-captain? Not a bad shout. I think he would be a good vice-captain. Good to have someone in, but I think your vice-captain going to be Palmer. I think oldest player, or longest player, shall I say, who's been there now. And I think Palmer gets the vice-captain. He was it when Hutch, I think him and Hutch rotated it. You don't really have one, but you notice when he gets... when Baz goes off, it seems to get thrown to Liam Palmer. But not a bad shout. Burnley 1-up against Huddersfield. Good. I know my mate Turfmore TV currently streaming that. And he'll be a very happy man. Burnley are playing some quite good football. It's weird to see. Yeah, it's unlike Burnley, isn't it? They're so used to having a Sean Dyche tactic and they can play. At what point do you think Moore could get sacked? Ideally, I don't want him to get sacked. It depends where we are in the season. If we're mid-table and it's not going right, you could see him sacked at Christmas. But at the same time, I don't like to think about the negative on that one, because I really think you got to not think negative. You got to try and think positive. And at the same time, we can't say about what time do you think Moore could get sacked, because we've not had a game kicked in anger yet. At the end of the day, let's see some football first and see what happens. And for me, there was a lot of people calling for Moore's head last season. And I think it was the right decision to keep him and keep some consistency. Because we have been the club for so many years. You could say before Carlos that sooner that it's not going right, we sack him and we try again. We got to stick with him. We got to really get behind him and get behind the boys. I don't want to be talking about at what point do you think we could sack him. It's not fair. I don't think. I could only see Moore getting sacked at the end of the season or midway through. Yeah, I'm the same. It's one of those ones. Let's have a look. He can play, but now how much he plays is bloody weird. Bloody well do. Yeah, I think he might play all three if we're chasing a game. Yeah, I'm thinking that. I'm now typing like you. Cheer for that. Let's let it catching. Twiney's up at Burnley. Yeah, he's at Burnley. Big loss for MK Don, but it was a good signing for him. Hi, Nat. Yeah, I think Henry could be an organised role or two at the back. Moore getting a statue outside to Hillsborough. I can only see Moore getting sacked at the end of the season or midway. Yeah, I think he's really behind him. Hi, Harry. Hope you're well, mate. I'm off to Wednesday tomorrow. Good for you, man. I think a lot of people are going to be happy to go into the matches. It's gonna be interesting to see how we do. It's gonna be a full house. I think it's gonna be a really good game. I'm really looking forward to it. It felt, yes, I am, mate. It felt like I thought this summer as a channel we're gonna be really slow. I didn't think I was gonna be that busy. That changed. I decided to go mental on YouTube and do a lot of work, which everyone seemed to be appreciative. So thank you for that. Thank you for all the likes and subscription. It's really, I got her congratulations on her birthday, mate. That's awesome news. And I hope her health issues are a little bit. It was your eldest that had the health issues, isn't it? I'm interested to see if the fan zone is a success. It seems like it was a bit of a. The fan zone will be interesting because it's been used during a pre-season game. Let's see what it's like when it's really busy and see if they fixed it. Fixed it and get the right staffing in. I reckon that could be really well used. We just got to try and fix like the staffing issues and trying to not get it too full, if that makes sense, because we don't want idiots in there, but it should be good. Unreal World. I know, Justin, it's stupid, innit? I don't get it. It's like, I really... Let's kick a ball in anger first. I get why people ask it, but let's kick a ball in anger. I'd rather do that first and see what happens. Because at the end of the day, he hasn't even done anything yet. So it's really interesting to see what happens. And to be fair, last season, he got up to fourth with a very injury-hit squad. And a squad he put together on 3 transfers and didn't gel. And it was really good. I think what we missed out last season... I need to go punch F by, mate. And I need to relax. Okay, mate, have a good one. It's one of those ones where you got to see what's happening, what he's building. One of the things that I was very happy about last this season when listening to the press conference. That investigation they've done, they looked at it and thought, this is what it is. And touch wood, it's looking like it's working, because at this point last season, we were picking up little knocks on players already, and it was interesting. Let's have a look, workout. I didn't think I was going to be that busy. Do you think we deserved promotion last season? I thought we did. I think we deserved it with how we played. I think we put a really good run together right near the end. And I think it was just a little bit too much for us. And I was very happy with how we played. To be honest with you, my prediction last season was Sheffield Wednesday were going to be mid-table. And I'm glad it wasn't. I thought it would take us a while to do so. But yeah, it's going to be interesting. So look, you go mental and people subscribe to go mental, and it's all what on CSI, yeah. Happy birthday, Tegan. Yeah, happy birthday, Tegan. For it. No, youngest bud. Right, okay. Oh, sorry to hear that, mate. That's not good. I think we deserve what we got last year. Really needed a bit of rest season after the dross in the year before. Yeah, true. Also, many happy returns. And how much cash have Moore spent? Moore have spent 53k on Akinfenwu, and I don't know how much on Bakinson. Because I didn't find out that one. Let me have a look. Transfer Marketplace might have an idea how much we've spent on that one. Let me have a look. Let me have a gander. But I think it's not much. Slowly we're making progress on the media side, something we need. Yeah, the commercial gain is ridiculous. We need to do better commercially. It's not great. It's something actually me and Worker spoke about very recently. And the commercial side of it, the club shop, doing better with the actual social media side as well. It's not great, but at the end of the day, we're just fans. We can't actually fix that. They need to fix that themselves. After that Bannon Worldie was so good. I spent more on my gas bill. Yeah, it's ridiculous how little we've spent actually on the squad in terms of transfer fees. That's 2023. That's a bit too early. It is ridiculous how much we've only spent, and it credit to Darren Moore and recruitment staff. They are very good at what they do. Yeah, Bristol City. I haven't found the price for that. A lot of free transfers again as well. A lot of free transfers again. Very good free transfers where you're only paying wages. I know I had some stuff from some fans in the comments going, how much you spent on this? How much is it? We probably spent a lot in wages, but at the same time, you look at the quality we've got. You've got Will Vokes, Volks, whatever. I can't get it right. Sue me. He's a really good player, but he wanted to come play football. It's really good to see him do so. But yeah, 53k is all we play on Akinfenwu. Let's have a look what I've got here. Slowly making progress. Undiagnosed at the moment, but waiting mode. I hope you get it diagnosed, mate, because the moment you've got that piece of paper, it's life changing, because a lot of things will open the door for her. To be fair, and that'll help her going forward. Nearly filmed. Blimey. Let's have, oh boy, have Punk and I spoke on very much about the media stuff. Yeah, we won't say what we spoke about, the worker, will we? But the media side needs to be better. They need to do a lot more. It just needs to be better run. It just needs to feel a bit more together with it and kind of thing, because it feels so outdated still. And it's really weird, because we were one of the first clubs to use Twitter. And the fact that we're not a club that seems to utilise the YouTube channel as much and get people involved and stuff like that, there's revenue streams that you're missing that you can make more money on, which doesn't go against FFP. Let's have a look. Grand total for how many players did smashing on frees this year? Yeah, we did a lot of good business on free transfers this year. Really good. Don't you think it's unreal how more get champion play? He sells the club. The one thing people always, every interview, and I'm going to go past 30 minutes because I don't care. Every interview, you hear the player goes, that I had a chat with the manager. He sold it to me. He showed people, he said in interview, I show people videos of like the crowd and this is what you're going to play for. It's very much And I think he's been speaking to Gary Megson. I know he's somebody who he sees a high regard, and there's a lot of love between those two. I think he was a little bit of a mentor to Darren Moore. But I think he's used the same kind of way of approach, going, this is what you could do. So I think it's really good. Want to laugh, the dog well done. No complaints about players. DM got in for now. No, our online shop website is stuck in early 2010. It really is, Lily Whiteboy. It really is stuck in that era, and it needs a complete revamp. It needs a massive revamp. Be careful on Dankart. He's a young, hungry. He knows where the goal is. I would not bet against him. Yeah, I think he's gonna do well. Sadly, he's a very good player. It's real. He's a very. I'm gutted we couldn't go for him because he's a good player. It would have been nice to get him. The media side seemed fine if it was 2010. Yeah. Team, as long as she gets good parent, mate, which I'm sure you and your wife are. Trusted. Gibson, a free agent. That's a player we need if we can stay fit. If we can get someone like a Gibson in, but it's sounding like you don't want him yet. What been said from Dom anyway? I think it's worth a risk because we need an extra centre back, and having someone who's already been at the club makes a lot of sense for me. But we'll see what happens. I know he had an injury prone thing. By the way, the opening bit of the video, the live stream that I did, that is going to go up on the channel tomorrow at about 12 o'clock, just to build some anticipation and just get it out there, get people pumped, because some people might not see the live stream. And Worko's absolutely smashed it again. If you ever want voiceover work, let me know, or message, or get in touch with Worko. He'll sort you out a price, and he absolutely smashed it. He really is good at what he does. What's your point on Mendes Lang? Mendes Lang had gone to go be a winger at Derby. He was not going to be a winger at Wednesday. He's not a wing back, and I think he wants to be a winger, and fair play to him. He came in, he did a kind of a job that we needed to do when we needed players. It was in that period where we weren't looking really at getting players. He will do well at Derby, but we'll see what happens. He may be talked about on the Talking Wednesday podcast coming on Tuesday. Yeah. Also, Talking Wednesday podcast, Tuesday at 5 p.m. Every Tuesday on Dirty Boxer channel. The link is in the channel description below. It's on all podcast platforms of choice. Please go leave a review. It's like the like button. It really helps push the podcast further. And we haven't had many reviews in a while, so leave us a review. It'd be nice. Let's have a look. Not my wife, she's there. I don't love them. Trains on strike tomorrow for me. Oh, Charlie, I'm gutted, mate. That's not great. Yeah, as he says, start walking and you might get here, DJ said. But let's look at the train strike. They picked it really, really well. They picked the timing well. School holidays, football starts. They know what they're doing when it comes to these. Let's have a look. Where's a good place to park these days, approaching from the north? Wouldn't know. Don't drive. Personally, if any of you drive, please let Jez know where the best place is to park, because I just get on the tram. Something I really like, the home kit proper collar. Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? Hang on, move my beard. It's nice, isn't it? It's really, really nice on here. And the accents on it is really nice. Someone could make a comment about me moving my beard. Are the black pink stripes next to the blue stripes? Yes, they are. So hang on. We do a standy uppy because I've got a chance. There you go. It's like in between the it's in between like the lines. It's really smart. I like it. Very clever. Let's have a look. Start walking yesterday. Oh, mate, I'm so sorry. It's not good when they do, but they're trying to get better things. So it'll be interesting. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see if any coaches running. Let's have a look. Retail Park, up the hill from the ground. I always forgot the name. Punk will know. Is it Carbrook? No, that don't sound right. Hang on. Best way to know is search Argos. Oh, I could be wrong. Let's have a look. Maps. Oh, Keenan Way. That's it. Keenan Way. That's the one. The Keenan Way retail park. That's the one. Where did I get card book from? So that's where I'd go. Let's have a look. Any coach from your area? I love this home shirt too. I know you got it as well, Nat. My car's usually does yeah, I know. I got it wrong. I don't do geography. I leave that to Worko and you. I got it wrong. Shut up. That's the only thing that came to my head. Yeah, my dad said he's driving. Oh, that's good, mate. At least you're gonna get there. My car's usually still let 3 or 4 in. Could we use your car in front of like David Stockdale's net? Like just have a brick wall of a car. I like that. That's because you leave the windows down and close them. No, the one you mean, but way of the private property, car booking near hell. Kill well, but make sure to get fairly early. My dad and always used to park there, and it was all good. How about middle park and ride is good, but you would have to get there early. Get there early because that will get full quick. My car is imaginary. Yes, your car is imaginary because we don't have a car. Simple as. I got my top in 3 days and I'm the other end of Britain. That's really good. I'm hearing some really good things about when they're getting the kits out to people early. And I like that. I like that they're getting them out to people really quickly. And I think actually, Nat, did you get yours? Did you order it like the day it got on the website and it was there the next day? Kind of thing. I heard Meadowhall shop had a costume for the one. I heard they had customers for the one when they wear shirt. Yeah, I think they did a picture, by the way. I think there was a picture of the first person buying it. What's your thoughts on Hutch, Dunkley and Berahino? Sorry, I can't type. No, wait. Hutch, really good pro. Gutterly gone, to be fair. But at the end of the day, we needed to move on from the old guard. We needed to let Darren Moore get his own people in. With the way we're playing, Hutch doesn't really suit the system of what Darren Moore picked. He'd gone to Reading, and it makes sense. You've got to remember with Sam Hutchinson, he was coming to Wednesday and then going back to near Reading every Wednesday to go see family and kids. So Reading is just round the corner from him. So it's a family thing for Hutch. Hutch was always going to be about where we're close to family. He would have loved to have stayed, but I think it's one of the ones they were looking at it being more family related and keeping him close by, and I like that. I like that a lot, to be fair, because at the end of the day, it's what he needed. He probably needed to be close to his family now. Dunkley, really good player, just didn't work out when it was the ones. The injury didn't help. And when he was fit, he looked really good, but wasn't consistent enough. And Berahino, we just didn't see enough of him. Berahino, we just didn't see enough of him in a Wednesday shirt, and I wonder if there were targets that he was meant to hit, and for whatever reason, he didn't catch up to speed. But it's interesting when you look at the likes of Berahino, Mass, still haven't got clubs, and it's interesting because are people not wanting to take the risk on Berahino due to his problems he's had in the past? And Mass, is it a situation due to his injury record? I don't know on that one. I'm always a little bit careful with that one. Yeah, Dunkley at Shrewsbury is a very good fit, little white boy. He really is. Bye Munch and Gladbach. I would have mind the date came out. That's really good. I reckon we released Hutch. Because of his bad habits of giving away free kits, and I've heard maybe. Hutch was living in hotels, I believe, for most. Yeah, Hutch was really. Excuse me. Hutch was really struggling, really, to be fair. You just wanted to be home close to the kids. It's like when he did the interview for Reading, it was like, it's round the corner. It made sense. So I get that. I completely get that. I think doubly good for, yeah. And if it couldn't get that, he would bunking over at Palmer's. Yeah, it was something really weird that was going on. It wasn't good for him, and I think it's better for him to be close to his family and kids. I'd rather him be close to family than being a player at Wednesday, because as much of your your career is really short, the time with your family is even shorter at times, and watching your kid grow, I'd rather him go do the family man thing. I was howling at Debts of Faith when he predicted last year's, talking about Donny. Yeah, it was funny, wasn't it? Luongo's an interesting one, isn't it? I just can't. I don't get why he's not got a club yet. I don't know if it's an agent thing, because I think that might have been the issue with Wente. I think it was agents not talking to the club, and that's why it got put on social media early. I really do believe that, and if that's the case, that's poor by his agent. So it's always interesting there. Let's have a look. It's like we heard they had gone back home to London. Yeah, exactly. What's your predictions? What's your prediction for us? Sorry for the question. No, mate, that's the whole point of a live stream. It's about communication and having questions. So don't say sorry, mate. It's what we want. We want interaction. We want the talking points. I got us. I think in my predictions, I got us first. I can't remember who got second, but you'll find out on Talking Wednesday podcast, because my predictions are in on that. I personally think we're going to do really well, and I think if we can cut out the stupid error from last season, from the 60th and 80th minute, where we were just poor at not defending corners very well, and that's still an issue. The one thing I don't like about Dan Moore's tactics, he does do zonal marking. I'd rather it be man-to-man, but that's just me. I'm old school. But we need to cut out these silly mistakes. But I think we'll do all right. I think we'll be first. And I think Ipswich will be second, personally. Let's have a look. And I think that's what I said in the predictions. I can't remember. To say that we were invested in him and how long he was up here, it's weird that he never invested in him. Funky Horrors, he did invest in property, but when he moved this first time, he sold it all. No point if you go into Greece, is there? Let's have a look. Just you wait until this one. Oh, I'm looking forward to Talking Wednesday podcast. It's going to be good. Hello, I'm back. Hey, Aston. Okay, well, what duties? Yeah, you got to think about goals and stuff. Was Luongo? He was on trial at Reading, but I haven't heard anything since that. Let's have a look. I think us is first and Derby second. I think Derby are going to be mid-table. I think they're going to be overconfident with where they think they're going to be. And I personally think they're going to really struggle with that. I could be wrong. But kind of think, Doug will play tomorrow. You mean for Hull? Because he's not at us. I don't know. He's been dropped out of the Hull squad, so it'll be interesting. Wilkes isn't through the door yet, and I really want it. Dotdale in goal, official yet. I think Dotdale gets the number one spot, to be honest with you. You don't bring in a keeper who was 18 clean sheets last season in League One and put him on the bench. I think you've got to start Dotdale for me. I just don't see Dawson getting over him yet. It could do. That's all. But they decided not to go with him, probably because of his injury record. Right. I didn't know if the trial has ended or not. Worker, thank you for that. Really much appreciate it. Derby will sign Luongo, just what? Yeah, about right. We haven't signed Wilkes yet. Let's have a look. I think Derby will gain shot, plus they deserve a lot of... Yeah, the Derby situation's a difficult one, because I'm still not happy with how that happens. I have Fortieri... I have, if we get, I can't read. I think Reading will be in League One. Yeah, I think Reading and Birmingham are probably going to drop out of the Championship next season, because Birmingham have been flirting with this for so long. They have been so lucky not to get relegated over the seasons. 29 viewers in it and 22 likes. Let's get it up, because I will be ending soon, but... I'll be ending in at 9. So get those likes up. It'd be nice to get those likes up. Can't wait to hear Hi Ho Sheffield Wednesday. Yeah, it's going to be really good. I actually can't play Hi Ho Sheffield Wednesday on stream because it's copyrighted, which is a shame. I have 40 is old though. 40 is in in Dubai, I want to say, or Malaysia somewhere. He's doing well. To be fair, Wilkes is the deal I want. He's 23, 24. He got very explosive technique. Now, that whole thing, Wilkes would be your winger. And if you brought in, say, someone like Kamar Roof, that would be your winger stroke striker. I would love to have him in. But either one of them will be good. But it will be interesting to see what happens. Would you get Luongo back, as no one has signed for anyone? Not really, because the only way I get him back is on a pay-as-you-play. You only get paid if you play. And that's just to test this injury record, because we can't keep getting players in who got a really bad injury record, and it's not right. And I also think it was the right time to move away from Luongo. He was on a lot of money, and we needed to do something with the wage bill. Let's have a look. Luongo wanted championship or the equivalent of club level, but because that, he will still make the Aussie squad, which is very important to him. Yeah, he wanted World Cup. You got to remember, it is World Cup year. Anybody who got a chance at being in the World Cup, they want to play at a club. Let's have a look. Mendes Lam will goal against, as we all know. Yeah, probably will actually, Justin. It's the case. I don't think we'll sign Will, to be honest. We'll probably go for one of the other strikers we link with. Fair enough. Fourth area down in Malaysia. I thought it was one of them. Let's have a look. I've got Reading, Birmingham, and Rotherham to get relegated. Well, Rotherham is your go-to, really, innit? You're right with Birmingham time had come. Yeah. And I think if they go down to League One, they are in big trouble. They are going to struggle. I worry for Birmingham in the sense that if they go down, they could go down a lot further. It's something I don't want to see. I don't want to see that in football, but they're not run right. You look at what's going on at Birmingham, it's a mess behind the scenes. And you look at the managers they keep bringing in, there's no one who makes you think they can sort it, to be fair. No more Akpo Sodges. Oh, that's a blasphemer. I want Andre Green and Kadeem Harris back. Well, Nat, you get Kadeem Harris on a dexterity watch along for a certain price point, so you can have him back. My teacher reckoned Derby will beat us. I said, no, hopefully Karma will hit him and I can rub it in. Oh, bless you, mate. Do you think Barron will ever get back in the Scotland team, or is he past? He won't get in the Scotland team with the current manager. If he were going to get in, he would have been in already. I think that manager's trying to do things a bit differently. I don't think he's international. I think his international career is probably done. Sadly, because he should have a lot more international caps than he got right now. So it's a shame, really. Since then, we seem to have always a number of injuries each season. Bloody hell, you want Harris back for his generation Royston Drenther. I think it was a joke. Dunbird. I think Everton will go from Premier League. They feel like they're looking that way, aren't they? They're looking like a club that could go down. I don't think Frank Lampard the right manager there. The Premier League one going to be interesting. I think you're going to see some shocks in it this season. And also, said Premier League, Worko, do not pick me up on it. I said it right for once. I think Everton will go from... Yep, said that. The current manager of Scotland want to lower the average age of squad. Yep. And Bannon's just not on his radar. He's too old for the squad. They're trying to build something a bit younger. Yeah, I knew that. It was... I think now we need to get Wilkes over the line. It's been dragging on for too long. We either need to pull out or pay it. The thing is, we got to... The Wilkes deal is one of the ones which could happen on transfer deadline day. When Hull are like, we want to go for a player, but we got too many in that position. Oh, by the way, Wilkes, off you go, please, mate, and we'll just accept whatever. And the other thing that you got with... the Wilkes deal, it doesn't look like Lucas João is going to get sold because Lucas João is actually injured at Reading. So anybody that will want to buy him would struggle with that now because they're not going to get a fit player. So the 600, 500, 600k we would get there, we won't get. I think The Wilk deal will be interesting because Chansiri is back in the country at the moment. Chansiri back for the first game. Now, if Chansiri back, your negotiation could be interesting next week. Because he might turn around and say, let's sit down, let's get this done. He might just remember Chansiri back next week. So the Wilks thing could be a completely different story if Chansiri's here to meet Darren, to talk to Darren Moore in person and maybe sit down with Hull people in person. Just remember that. That could be interesting. That could be an interesting situation just to think about. Let's have a look. Do any of you remember Alden Abdi? Yeah, we remember Abdi. It was a waste of a bloody signing that just never worked, sadly. I do remember his goal against Nottingham Forest, and that was about it. Let's have a look. Ahoy, mate. Let's sail on the Premiership. You're an arse, work out. Love you, mate, but you're an arse. Yeah, I remember him sat on the stand smoking, yep. It's also, it was 10 to 10 sink. It's spent 1 million or left back. Wow. Who would do a left back, mate? Was that today? Did they not take Matt Penny off of that hand last year? I'm sure they did. But he don't seem like he's anywhere near Ipswich Town. Who have they signed? Let's have a look at the thingy. Hudson. Jesus. That's not a bad signing, actually. You know what? Ipswich look different this year. They look really different. Kid from Leeds. Let me have a look. Is it on the website, mate? Is it the Hudson? Heffertown comes to the left back. Max also joined the Blue for a tryout. No, it's not him. Let's have a look. Hang on a minute. Doing it on the fly. Something I don't like doing. Oh, you can find out the player. I'll be interested, mate. I think it's us all singing for automatics. I don't think Ipswich have it. I kind of do. Because under McKenna, they looked superb. They looked like a really good player going forward. I might actually do that, actually. If you're new here, the person who did the opening title, which is going to be the end title as well, just to end it and get us all properly excited for the season. He's in the chat right now, Worko. His Twitch is in the pinned comment. Go give him a follow. Really good streamer, really good mate, knows a lot about Wednesday, and really funny when he gets on his stream, so you'll enjoy him. Please go give him a follow. I'd much appreciate it. Let's have a look. Ipswich have been sensible this season. Yeah, they have. They really have. Ipswich had a decent shout this season. I wonder what we would look like as a team facility if we got... Facility-wise... Charlie, on the... Lily Whiteboy, on the facilities and stuff, Talking Wednesday on Tuesday at 5 p.m. Go give that a watch on Tuesday. Some interesting stuff gets spoken about that kind of way. So, yeah, go have a listen. Let's have a look. They did it when we played them and they looked pretty average. Yeah, but when we played them, it was a Paul Cook's team, and then when they had McKenna has only just come in. I think they're properly drilled now. Completely different side, completely different way of playing. It sounds like they got rid of some of the players who may cause problems, so it'd be interesting. Let's have a look. What did realize she was doing football already? Yep. She's just shouting at people. Hey, Kai, mate. Hope you're well, mate. I hope things are well. Matt Cludson is left back, so guessing him. Leaf Davis. Okay. Have a look at him. Oh, yeah, so they have. Signed him. Sounds like a good player. Young player as well, 22. Wow. A lot of people getting some good stuff in. Let's have a look. Remember to hit that like button. Yeah, please do. Like button really helps algorithm, and it also helps if I remember to share this stream on my social, because I didn't do it on the last one this week. I reckon it'll be Hart said 2-1. Head says 0-0. I think it'll be a kind of thing. Nat, breaking news. Let's have a look and catch future videos. Dreams hit that exactly. Punky Oilers have got it down to a T. What do you reckon goal will be? I read that. It was under McKenna when we played them. I just looked at my phone. Yeah, it was early though. It was early McKenna though. That's the thing. It was an early McKenna situation. Is it still out at Hilpert? I'm guessing so, mate. I'm not sure. I haven't seen anything that says it's not. Also, there is something I am planning for transfer deadline day. I am planning like a transfer deadline day, and I'm going to be picking up a yellow tie and doing the whole yellow tie Guy Thoughts. I'm going to try and get Guy Thoughts background behind me or something similar. And we're going to going through some of the deals of the day and then going through our stuff on the deadline day. So that should be a lot of fun. So it'll be good. Let's have a look. Middlewood is absolutely horrible compared to other teams. We need to move from Middlewood as soon as we can find some land to build on. As soon as we can buy land to build on, you get it built and then you give the council back the property and they can do what they like with it. Or we rent it out so the under 21 team can do that. Middlewood is horrible. I hate. It's bad when Leon Beth said it's not changed than when he came back. Middlewood needs a lot of work doing to it. It's had a lot of work done to it, but it needs more work doing to it. There's not enough pictures. Middlewood does not have enough picture for the team that we got, really, and it's really sad. Let's have a look. Middle shocking. Longer we stay in League One, it's going to be harder to get out and closing up on the champion at the rate. Yeah, it is. Smith, Gregory and Windass on the same pitch. That could be interesting. So a lot of draws and nappy with early Mechanic. Yes, I am there. Punk, what are the chances of Peterborough, you reckon? Peterborough always do well when they come back down. They are the Rotherham yo-yo side. It's either seemed to be Peterborough and Rotherham either switch between the 2 each time. Peterborough, I think, have got a good chance. Grant McCann knows how to get out of League One. He knows how to get out of League One. He did it with Hull. He knows how to play. Unbelievable, Jake. Jordan Rose left Huddersfield. Has he? When is Jordan Rose left Huddersfield? I thought he was still there. I could be wrong. I thought he was still at... No, Jordan Rhodes is still at... Jordan Rhodes is in the squad for Huddersfield. He's still there, mate. He's still at Huddersfield, don't worry. Would you ever move to training ground to set a pub outside of Sheffield? Ideally, no. I'd like to keep it in Sheffield. The problem is, yeah, it must have been, mate. Unless something's happened. You go, mate. The stream's ending soon anyway, mate. Thank you for joining, DJ. Thank you for giving me your support and merit. Many happy returns to your daughter tomorrow. Much appreciate it. Middlesbrough in Rose. I have seen that. But I wouldn't move Sheffield Wednesday out of Sheffield training ground situation. Again, me and Worko have been speaking about this. We found farmland for sale in like Bradfield. Go buy some farmland, build on it. But if people are new here, Punk Chef 41, I do Sheffield Wednesday videos. Right, we're going to end this really shortly once it starts hitting close to 9, but we are going to leave it with the opening title we had with Worko's thing because I absolutely loved it. It was brilliant. Get us all pumped up for the game tomorrow. Come on, because I'm very excited for this season. I'm ready for the season to kick off. I'm ready for us to have those chills. It did go really well this season. It could be a fun season for us. Thank you for joining me tonight. It's been one of those nice ones. And we will try and do probably a community special. Get on your horse. A community special live stream for the previews and the reviews. The most likely be Friday. The only ones that I won't probably do on previews are midday games. Midweek games. I will probably do the Wednesday review instead of the preview instead. But yeah, Let's have fun. Let's enjoy this season. It's going to be a bumpy one. We're going to be ready to go. The 2022-2023 season is literally just tomorrow start for us. We are going to be ready for this. Let's go for it. And I will leave you in the capable hands of Worko's voice, getting us ready for the season.
It's finally here. The time is upon us. A summer of interesting turns, new faces, new ideas, new hope. This now is coming to its conclusion, bringing about the new season. A new season of triumph. Trials and tribulations are to come, as is the established way of things with the Giants in blue and white. Last season left a bitter taste. Defeat was snatched from the jaws of victory, but this season will be different. Preparations have been made. The dates are set. Time alone waits. Where last season gave sadness, this will bring joy. The pressure of others on the Owls to be champions is great, and is well earned. The mental strength to do that prediction justice is true and solidified. Concilio et animis. By wisdom and courage, they shall be the victors. They shall be the champions. They are Sheffield Wednesday, and so begins their ascension of champions.